So here is the Sri Lankan side coming out of the team bus. It's the second game of the day, the second game of Group A. You're watching the SAFF Under 20 Men's Championship 2026 live from the National Football Stadium in Male with a point to prove and a story waiting to change. In the past, the journey has ended too soon, unable to move beyond the group stages. But every tournament offers renewal, a chance to rewrite, to rise, to redefine. And the hosts, they move through their final preparations and every pass echoing with purpose. Here is the Sri Lankan team.
على الإقامة هذه إقامة جيدة وعلى البطولة هذه المباراة طبعا راح تكون صعبة مع صاحب الأرض والجمهور المنتخب المالديف. أتمنى إن شاء الله تكون نتيجة من صالح منتخب سريلانكا.
Now it's the turn of the home team. They come to the sound of their own shores, the hosts stepping into a moment that feels like destiny. Third place in 2019, a glimpse of what could be promised, a promise still waiting to be fulfilled. And now on home soil with air and roaring support, Maldives carry more than a hope, they carry expectation. A new generation, a renewed belief, and as they walk in, the dream feels just a little closer. They haven't really.
Me? Doesn't matter. I'll prepare the players, so that's what matters. I'm excited. We don't have to be prepared. We have to be ready to help the players if there's anything they need during the match. And I think they are very excited too. And we are all expecting something good, good performance in the first place. And at the end, we're going to take a look at the scoreboard. Yes.
What a lovely view from the night sky. A lovely game. It's gonna be an absolute spectacle. You can see the sides warming up. The hosts move through their final preparation, and every pass will echo with purpose, and every touch will carry expectation. But amid the rhythm, a young story begins to glow. 17 years of age, Ilan Mohammed Imran, eyes will be on him. A name whispered with curiosity, watched with growing belief. The Sri Lankan side really will gather themselves for what lies ahead. There is focus in every movement, a team turning mind and body in unison. No rush, no noise, just preparation, precise and purposeful. Because tonight is not just about playing, it's about proving where they belong as a team. In the first game, we saw how Nepal, it was a hard fought victory for them, despite the fact Bhutan were reduced to 10 men. They put up a very strong show in the closing embers of the game, and eventually the score line read 2-1. It's never going to be easy. The gaps between the sides are pretty less. Here is the calm before the storm, the quiet that always comes before the roar. You'll see a few crowd turn up as well to support the home team. You'll see colors in the stands, the heartbeat of football alive and waiting. The round robin format played in Maldives, they finished fourth. They lost 4-0 to Nepal on 25th of July 2022. In the second game, they lost to Bangladesh by 1-4. They lost 3 of their 4 games and managed just a point and finished right at the bottom. And on the flip side, Sri Lanka finished at the foot of the table, 5th. They lost to Bangladesh and Nepal in the opening 2 games and lost to India 4-0 on 29th of July 2022 at the Kalinga Stadium in Odisha. But in the last group game, they drew 1-1 against Maldives on 31st of July to secure a point. This is Sri Lanka's 5th participation. And the group stage exists in 2019 and 2022 will haunt them. They finished at the bottom of Group A in 2024. The edition was held in Nepal. On 18th of August 2024, they lost to Sri Lanka. On 20th of August, in the last group game, Bangladesh beat them 2-0. And a very similar season, the Maldives finished at the bottom of their group. They were placed in Group B alongside Bhutan and India. And earlier in the day, we saw the Pakistan team keeping an eye on the Bhutan versus Nepal clash from the stands. They will be in action tomorrow against Bangladesh. India, Bangladesh and Pakistan placed in Group B. Bhutan, Maldives, Nepal in Group A. And this is always context, always a story beneath the surface. And when these teams meet, for Maldives, the memory of 2019 still lingers. A tournament where they rose with purpose, reaching the semi-finals and giving their fans a glimpse of something special. And now on home soil, that memory doesn't just inspire, it demands. Sides warming up. Sri Lanka have got some really big names into the squad this time around. Let's see if they can change that narrative. The Maldives are sure to be favorites in this particular clash.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Maldives National Stadium for today's match of the SAFF U20 Championship 2026 between Maldives and Sri Lanka. Here are the team lineups for Maldives. Jersey number 1, Zahran Hassan Ziad. Jersey number 9, Muhammad Ilan Imran. Jersey number 6, Ahmad Akmal Nizam. Jersey number 8, Ahzam Rashid. Jersey number 10, Ethan Ibrahim Zaki. Jersey number 11, Nassah Ibrahim Nasir. Jersey number 13, Ahmad Mikhail Mui. Jersey number 14, Aidan Ahmad Musa. Jersey number 15, Ali Haizum Hassan. Jersey number 17, Muhammad Shamhan. Jersey number 20, Hassan Gais Muhammad. And the substitutes, jersey number 2, Muhammad Lamih Imtiaz. Jersey number 3, Muhammad Jood Ismail. Jersey number 4, Alhan Faisal Amin. Jersey number 5, Muhammad Naisam Nadeem. Jersey number 7, Nashu Ahmad Shiham. Jersey number 12, Anuf Abdullah. Jersey number 16, Ahmad Afnan Ali. Jersey number 18, Shaiman Rashad. Jersey number 19, Aid Muhammad Javiz. Jersey number 21, Ahmad Hamis Arif. Jersey number 22, Muhammad Mail Musa. And jersey number 23, Yusuf Ayan Amir. The head coach is Tawan Urbani. Team lineup for Sri Lanka. Jersey number 1, Shadin Shahid. Jersey number 11, Hussein Abdullah. Jersey number 2, Muhammad Farid. Jersey number 3, Halik Ahmad. Jersey number 6, Ahmad Hijazi. Jersey number 7, Rashad Shihab. Jersey number 10, Muhammad Khatib. Jersey number 12, Muhammad Yasir. Jersey number 14, Muhammad Mazian. Jersey number 18, Muhammad Rishad. Jersey number 20, Aidan Pereira. And the substitutes, jersey number 4, Omid Edersinghe. Jersey number 5, Savendu Pike. Jersey number 8, Muhammad Zaid. Jersey number 9, Sevin Patirana. Jersey number 13, Nizami Ahmad. Jersey number 15, Hadim Ahmad. Jersey number 16, Anubhav Pabasara. Jersey number 17, Hadim Ahmad. Jersey number 19, Ahmad Amish. Jersey number 21, Zakaria Zafarullah. Jersey number 22, Sunu E. Malik. Jersey number 23, Nadal Senapala. And the head coach, Ahmad Al-Manani. The referee for this match is Jatinder Singh, and the assistant referees Churchill and Khatri. The fourth official, Umesh Bidari.
You have to maintain the line. These guys are not coming. You can stay here. Yeah, maintain this one. Maintain here. Okay. Teams are around. Maintain this line, okay? Maintain this line.
Inside here, yeah?
Yeah, maintain the line, okay?
Yeah, okay.
So as the night deepens in Mali, the story continues. Another chapter, another
Brother.
contest. The SAFF Under-20 Championship moves forward where demand refused to wait. The National Football Stadium once more takes center stage lights shining brighter, anticipation growing louder. And for the hosts now, the moment feels closer. Heavier, more personal. The opening day continues, but now the spotlight shifts to the hosts at the National Football Stadium in Male. Maldives step onto their own stage, where expectations meets opportunity. Sri Lanka stand in their way, determined, disciplined, and ready to spoil the script. Group A gathers pace, the narrative begins to take shape. But for the hosts, this is more than just a game. It is a moment to belong, to rise, and to ignite the tournament. Teams are readying the tunnel. Eventually walk into the center. Imran will be leading the Maldives side.
Ladies
Hussein
and
Abdullah,
gentlemen, please welcome the
skipper of Sri
teams
Lanka
of
under
Maldives
20.
and Sri Lanka.
That's Victor X, the official match ball. Official partner. Asian football. Maldives versus Sri Lanka. Match number 2 coming your way, live exclusive on the YouTube channel of Sportzworkz. And the most meeting high intensity, high emotion, and no clear winner. Which only
I
adds
kindly
another
request
layer
the
to
chief guest of this match,
Because
Vice
some
President of the
rivalries
Maldives,
don't
our
end.
stars Hussein Mohammad
They
Latif,
simply
Minister of
continue.
Sports, Fitness and Recreation,
All important
Mr.
dignitaries
Abdullah
in
Rafi,
attendance.
Commissioner of Sports,
They will
Mr.
step up
Mohammad
now
Talal, and Secretary
for
of
handshake.
South Asian Football
A
Federation,
presence
Mr.
of the
Purushottam
authority of the
Patel,
higher officials
accompanied by the
certainly
President of Maldives,
makes the players feel more secured.
President of Football Association of Maldives,
tournament of
Mr.
this
Ahmad
stature
Tariq for
for
the
the
official
youths
handshake.
in this region is the shot in the arm as far as football is concerned in the South Asian region. There is always context, always a story beneath the surface when the teams meet. For Maldives, the memory of 2019 still lingers. A tournament where they rose with purpose, reaching the semi-finals and giving their fans a glimpse of something special. And now on home soil, that memory doesn't just inspire, it demands.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you are able
Let's
for the
stand in
national
attention
anthem of Sri
for
Lanka.
the national anthems.
Please remain standing if you are able for the national anthem of Maldives.
Two from Nepal. And now the Sri Lankan lineup. MK Shahid in between the sticks. Rashad Shihab will be a very important player in the middle of the park. And the play-making responsibility, however, will fall on Mohammad Khatim. Aidan Pereira, the number 20, will look to operate down the wings. It's a basic 4-4-2 from Ahmed Al-Manai. The head coach was formerly in charge of the Qatar futsal team. He's managed the Sri Lankan futsal team as well this season in the SAFF. The inaugural edition held in Thailand. We are coming to you live and exclusive across the Sportzworkz platform. This is match number 2 of the SAFF Under-20 Men's Championship 2026. We're all set. Forgiving weather conditions. And the temperature dropped by quite a few notches in the evening. Well, the game between Nepal and Bhutan got a bit physical as the match wore off. We certainly won't be expecting something similar. Well, the Maldivian side are very smooth in the transition. And that is something Sri Lanka got to watch out for. We are all in readiness.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Countdown
moment we've
begins.
been waiting for. Let the countdown begin. 5, 4,
And now the hosts
2,
set it in motion. A first touch, and with it the heartbeat of Male begins to rise. An early attack, and the offside flag went up. Maldives driven by home hope, and Sri Lanka carried by quiet determination. Two journeys, one moment, and the game begins. Now the first quarter going to be very crucial for Sri Lanka. They would certainly not want to concede. A fresh start is needed. Oh, it has opened up. Beautiful passing game. Early doors. A mistake from the keeper. Unable to gather it. Slips out of his hands. A good start from the away side. Rashad Shihab invades into the Maldivian territory. A few home support. The number can gradually increase if the home side starts winning from here on. Not just the opening game, and teams will take time to settle down. They've been training since the last 3 weeks, and this is why the stoppage skips past his marker. That touch so heavy from Mohammad Rishad, who broke free almost, and Zahran Ziad had to rush out, injured himself. He looks all right though. Throw in for Sri Lanka. Mohammad Yasir. Will look to test waters, Maldives, in the opening few exchanges before dipping their toes onto it. And the heart of this story stands a young captain with an old soul. Ilan Imran, just 17, yet already carrying the weight of a nation with quite pride. There is belief in his words, faith in his voice, and we can make a difference, and the journey begins. Behind that belief has already begun for the home team, and now the noise levels going up by quite a few decibels. The home team on the attack. Good release down the right hand side. Brave goalkeeping. Shahid quickly rushes out and narrows the angle. Nasir was on the burst. Ibrahim Nasir releasing him. I tried to play him in. Brave goalkeeping. Corner. The first corner of the game for the home side. Taken shot. Ahzam Rashid goes low. Somehow they deal with it. Partial clearance. Danger is still lurking. Brings his left foot into action. Will build up from the back. The Maldives have had a training camp in Singapore, shaped in discipline, tested in competition, where the young striker Ilan Imran found the net in a thrilling 4-3 victory. And a glimpse of his promise was seen even earlier, stepping onto the senior stage against Sri Lanka, where he delivered an assist on debut. And again, representing his nation in the AFC Asian Cup qualifying nights, from leading the under-17s in Bhutan to now guiding the under-20s at home. This is not just progression, this is emergence. Because sometimes the future doesn't wait its turn. It arrives early wearing the armband. And even the Sri Lankan Football Federation speaks of the preparation, of purpose, a team not just here to participate but to compete. And because this stage, the SAFF Under-20, it's the pinnacle of youth football in the South Asia, where reputations are tested and futures are shaped. Can Maldives shape the goal-scoring path in their opening game? A free kick taken short, some trickery. And tries to make his way in. Good block from Sri Lanka. He sets the break, couldn't quite get away. Mohammad Yasir. Seized on the halfway with termination. Estevan Urbani and Ahmed Al-Banai, the two head coaches, the Hungarian in charge of Maldives, 58 years old, who was formerly the coach of the Sporting Kansas City in America. He prefers a 4-3-3 attacking, a UEFA Pro license holder. And Ahmed Al-Manai, not so highly experienced in football, rather a futsal coach. That's quite an interesting move from the Sri Lankan Football Federation to put him at the helm of affairs. And let's see how it pans out for them. And I can see earlier supervised the Bahrain futsal team in 2023. It prefers a 4-2-3-1 formation. And just the start, even Stevens. Sri Lanka looking really good. I wasn't expecting them to come so quickly at the home team. And knocked out of their strides by Sri Lanka's positive play, Maldives. That's a foul. Jatinder Singh was pretty close. Had a clear sight. Ahmed Nizam will take up that defensive role. The number 6 likes to orchestrate play from midfield. Nasir will have a big role to play, and let's see how he combines with Ibrahim over the course of these 90 minutes. Tries to take it over. Mohammad Yasir, a late challenge, free kick for Maldives. He went for that lump. It was chested down by the captain Hussein Abdullah. And there you go. Tries to cut in Ibrahim Nasir. Manages to win a free kick. Right on the edge. Surrounded by a host of white shirts. And now a counter is on. Accelerating. Rashad Shihab used his outstep. A call came in early from Zahran Ziad. Picked up an early injury. Holding on to the ball a bit too long, and eventually had to depose it to the visitors inside their own half. There's that recovery. Ehzam Rashid. Nasa Nasir. Clever, that's clever from Maldives. Sri Lanka, Hussein Abdullah looking dangerous. Rashad Shihab with that early cross. Nothing comes off it. Maldives, they clear their lines. Sri Lanka know the challenge ahead. regional heavyweights await, including the defending champions Bangladesh in Group B. But within the squad, there is passion, there is hunger, and perhaps most importantly, a belief that this team, this time, things can be different. A new chapter, a fresh energy. This is more than just a tournament, it is a beginning. SAFF U20 Championship stands as the highest stage for the young footballers in South Asia. The potential is no longer hidden but tested in the open. Yet another foul. Infringement. Those two went up for it. Mohammad Khatim with Yasir. They attack and they defend in numbers, Maldives. Impeccable off the ball. That's delivered, should have left it for the keeper. A whistle blown. Rashad Shihab. These nations, it is about more than result, it's about building the future, shaping identity, discovering leaders who may one day carry the senior badge with pride. And with the AFC Under-20 Asian Cup qualifiers waiting beyond the horizon, this becomes a proving ground, a place where preparation meets pressure. We'll come back to that discussion. This is a free kick for Sri Lanka. Good start. Shihab delivers. Clean catch for Zahran Ziad. No troubles whatsoever. You cannot take teams for granted in this competition. Very little room for errors. Especially the fight put on by the Bhutan side after going down by a men in the first half. That could be a point of inspiration for a lot of teams, and how they managed to claw their way back in the later stages with 10 men and managed to score a field goal and apply pressure. They've tested the Nepal defense in the last 15 minutes. That could be a building block for the Dragon Boys when they play next against Maldives on 25th of March. Tomorrow we'll return with the Group B fixture between Bangladesh and Pakistan. Two heavyweights of South Asian football. Only 5th participation for Sri Lanka at the Under-20 category. The Maldives have taken part in all the editions. The best finish came in 2019 when they finished 3rd. They played in a single round robin format. Couldn't make it to the finals. A couple of times Sri Lanka couldn't manage to get beyond the group stages. Chance to change that narrative altogether. The team looks quite decent this time around, and especially the way they started this game. Let's see for how long they can carry on playing this way. Throw it. Creating that overload on the wide area and close their lines very quickly. The passing lanes cut off. Ibrahim Nasir with some defensive work for his side, and you'll eventually see him bomb Down the right hand side, a very busy player. Instruction from Ahmed Al-Manai. Take time for the Sri Lankan boys to get accustomed to his playing style. Very new. It's not a rocket science. It takes players time to settle down in a new formation. Got to allow them the freedom to adapt and to settle down. These are very young kids. And at this age, they tend to absorb very quickly. Oh, brilliant. Despite the odds, managing to play out from the back almost. That's top notch. Oh, slip through. Appeals of handball, not given. Oh, beautifully brought down. Great hit. Went for the side volley. Ilan Imran. Just a glimpse of what he's capable of producing. Maybe he wasn't on target, but this is what he brings on the table. The Maldives number 9. Great takedown. Made the angle so friendlier. And the home fans in anticipation. At the moment they saw the youngster Ilan Imran chest the ball down. The fans were right on the edge of this seat, sensing a goal. Sri Lanka needs to be wary of Ilan Imran. Let's see how they combat his presence in the box. Every pass and every duel will be crucial. And beyond the results and score lines, there is a deeper contribution these nations bring to the game. The Maldives, a country where football breathes through its islands, producing moments of brilliance, nurturing talent that carries flag, flair, and fearless spirit. Flag will eventually stay down, does well to keep it in play. Ibrahim Nasir gets past the first challenge. Good block. Corner for Maldives. Great piece of defending. Sri Lanka prevents the delivery. And he will cause a lot of problems. He will ask questions of the Sri Lankan defense. Ibrahim Nasir takes it short with Ahzam Rashid. And the receiving end this time, Hassan Mohammed. And he foils the plan with that first time tackle. Good work, Ilan Imran. He's catching eyeballs already. Yes. Ireland, a country of Maldives, have shown time and again that size does not limit ambition. That passion can elevate a nation onto bigger stages. Oh, that's blatant. Gonna be a booking. Surely. Mohammad Rishad picks up a yellow card. Snaps into the heels. Easy pickings for the referee. Here is the replay. And trying to protect the ball, Ibrahim Nasir. Oh, two-footed challenge. Mohammad Rishad. That was a robust tackle. Looks all right though. That's the signal from the team physio. A gesture of thumbs up towards the technical area. A moment of relief for Istvan Yurbani. The opening game of any tournament, very crucial. It doesn't matter who you take on. For the teams there, a resounding start. This was the tackle so late. Mistimed it completely. Got to be careful. We've had 3 goals in the opening game. It was quite entertaining, especially the later stages of the second half. Oh, now they bomb forward. Plenty of options. Not bad. Keeper's lost it to a crowd of players. Hacked away by the Sri Lankan defense. Somehow they managed to survive. The Lankans. It was a great attack. Had plenty of headways there. Look at that pass. Ilan Imran. Excellent vision. Nasa Nasir had 2 waiting in the middle. Heroic stuff from Mohammad Maziad. It was a genuine goal. Defied by the young defender. Confirmation of the yellow card to Mohammad Rashad, number 18 of Sri Lanka, for the challenge on Ibrahim Nasir. Trying to grow into the game on the home team. Look to increase the intensity. Nasir once more. He's been busy down the right wing.
Ethan! Don't turn back to the
Ahdal Musa. That's poor. It's a loose ball. Completely wavered. Now through a crowd of players. Out of that tight spot. Certain swiftness. Now driving forward Maldives. They run out of ideas. Yet again in the final third, and those decision makings are very crucial. They got to get those right. Istvan Yurbani looks slightly worried. Continues to stand though. He's been in charge of Maldives multiple times in patches. Haven't really tasted big success. Sometimes winning tournaments very important to earn the trust of the fans and of the management as well. Free kick for Sri Lanka. Rashad Shihab on top of this. Can the visitors find a breakthrough? Looping ball was inviting. 5 minutes of play gone, still goalless. A lot of goal mouth actions in this one already. Brought down. Both the number 6 getting into a battle of their own. Hijazi and Ahmed Nizam of Maldives. Zahran Ziad was called into action a couple of times. Managed to stamp their authority. Maldives looks quite settled now as the game wore off. What a telling ball. Beautiful run forward. He's got options inside him. Dillard Ali's on the ball. Ali Hassan was offering that run up top. Maldives seems like having a vice-like grip in Ahmed Al-Manai. Having a word with the 4th official. Umesh Bidari just asking to calm down. There is a number 10 Ibrahim. Clipped over. Gets ahead of the defender. A late tackle. High boot. Vociferous appeal. Jatinder Singh walks away. Praised. It was quite high. And the striker nearly evading the challenge. Picks up the loose. Hassan Mohammed. Closing down from the front. It's 2-on-3. Gets it through. Gets the keeper. Beautiful goal. They were slipped through. Blows the keeper. And that's what he's known for. Ilan Imran. And that's what he does the best. Acknowledgement from the crowd and the home side are in the lead.
Goal for Maldives by jersey number 9, Mohammad Ilan.
Well-timed run. Ilan Imran rounds the keeper and makes it 1-0. A solo run from Ahmed Muin pokes it forward past the keeper. Clinical finish, Mohammad Ilan Imran. Poster boy of Maldives football. Can he fill into the big shoes of Ali Ashfaq, the legend of the game, as far as Maldives are concerned? Shown some great promise, the youngster Mohammad Ilan Imran. And his strike separating the two teams. And it took the home side 28 minutes to open the score sheet. Rashad Shihab, they need a quick response. Sri Lanka with that dink towards the back post. Too much weight on it.
In this situation, tell him to knock down. It's yours, okay? Give him some.
Another challenge. Let's see what the referee decides. Immediate yellow card. Doesn't take too long. Jatinder Singh in making those calls. cynical challenge. There you go. Oof, oh, the number 3. That was MF Ahmed.
They have that jacket on TV.
Now, okay, relax, please.
I'm relaxed.
Okay,
Oh,
please.
there you go, the challenge.
No more, no more.
Could have been a different color as well. Got plenty of the man, less of the ball. Confirmation of the booking. It's Ahmed, second Sri Lankan player to go to the referee's book, and this is why. It was a hefty tackle. Went all the way across and mistimed it completely. Set piece for Maldives. Can they double their lead? Hazam Rashid looks interested. It's low. Almost found his teammate. Got a touch in the way. A man in white. Sri Lanka just carrying their own story. One of persistence of rebuilding and of enduring love for the game that refuses to fade. And through challenges and chance, they continue to invest in youth and to shape that future that promises growth and identity. Together, certainly would enrich South Asian football, not just by competing but by contributing, by adding diversity, resilience and belief to the regional game, because football here is not just played, it is lived. More than half an hour's play gone. Maldives leading 1-0. The hosts of the 8th edition of the SAFF U20 Championship for men's. And have hosted the senior SAFF. India won the last edition, held here by beating Nepal in the final. Blue Tigers champions of the last senior SAFF edition as well, held in Bengaluru. Where they got the better of Kuwait in the tiebreaker. Another side from the Middle East were invited to participate in that particular edition. Zahran Zihad, untroubled, untouched. Saw him rush out to a couple of 50-50 balls. Early stages of the game. Slightly off the boil for Maldives. They've applied the press for about 10-12 minutes and managed to score the goal within that time band. Sri Lanka looked very positive, especially in the first 10 minutes. And that pressure somewhat evaporated. A cross from the right hand side, easily cleared. Exdan Musa. Shot is blocked. It doesn't hold on to the ball for too long in the defending third, Maldives. That's a good sign. Sri Lanka completely at the opposite end of that spectrum where they look to play direct football down the middle, through the wings. Maldives, they try to play out from the back. Because Mr. Van Irbani encourages build-up football. That's smart, but well read was MF Ahmed, the man who picked up that yellow card. Early change, a forced change somewhat.
Substitution for Sri Lanka. Jersey number 7, Rashad Shihab, replaced by jersey number 8, Mohammad Zaid.
Mohammad Zaid replacing Rashad Shihab. That's the confirmation of the change. Ahmed Al-Manai making a tactical move. And there is still time left in the first half's play. Slightly risky at times, those back passes. And ever since conceding that goal, Sri Lanka endured a lot of pressure from Maldives. Here they come once more. Ilan Imran, the goal scorer. Space opening up on the left hand side. Ahmed Muin, the man who did set it up, misjudged the flight of the ball completely. Shahid.
He called a foul against us.
Lost track of the ball, took his eyes off it. That could be the floodlights right onto his eyes. Very difficult for the keepers to play under the lights. There you go.
So what do you want?
It was a searching ball from Ahmed Muin and MK Shahid. Not managing to calculate the flight of the ball. And they are warming up. Maldives cannot take things for granted. Not going to be an easy ride. At some point, Sri Lanka going to come hard at them. If the scoreline stays this way, a lot of support for the home team. Good numbers. And here's the incident once more. Puts in a decent ball, Ahmed Muin. And Azam Rashid was interested. Collision inside the penalty area. Crossfield ball from the back. asking for trouble, poor clearance, opened up his body and tried to bend it right from the edge. Mohammad Khatim got the block in place, Maldives. Applying power, applying pressure. It's a foul. Hijazi wins a free kick for Sri Lanka. Hassan Mohammed going in tight. Not allowing him to turn with the ball. Got to make the most of this free kick. It's too high and comfortable for the keeper. Zahran Zihad in the end. Sri Lanka gonna play Nepal next. On the very same day, Maldives host Bhutan.
Press, press. Let's go. Hey, hey.
The match is coming thick and fast. A big test, a testament to their fitness. Another super ball played in through. Yet again, MK Shahid had to come off his line. Here is that mispass picked up by Nasir. And then the line breaking pass, and Azam Rashid puts it through for Hassan Mohammed. Shahid was very alert, and the stretcher eventually comes out. It's not looking good for the goalkeeper. Will Sri Lanka have to make another change here? They've already brought in Mohammad Zahid in place of number 7 Rashad Shihab. More of a tactical move, tactical ploy from Ahmad Al-Manai. 50-50 incident, no malice intended, both of them went for the ball. Came off worse in the end for the goalkeeper. Here is the second choice keeper. He's warming up. A change might be needed here for Sri Lanka. Amit Edureshenge is still on the bench. Let's see when Ahmed Al-Manai decides to use him in this game.
In this situation, everybody in this situation, don't pass the ball straight over. Make an angle.
Another look at the goal. Great link-up play between Muin and Ilan Mohammed. So dangerous in front of goal. A potent number 9. And that's why he's been brought on in the side. Change will be needed. The second change, MK Shahid won't be able to continue for this particular incident. Nadal Sanapala will replace him. The injury quite serious. Looks like a head injury. Might be the trailing leg of the attacker. Make contact with his face.
There will be 6 minutes of added time.
Additional time will be 6 minutes. That's the confirmation. He will be taken to the hospitals. Not a good sign at all if you are a Sri Lankan football fan. And we pray for his speedy recovery. And the fans of all age group present tonight, present to become part of history. They love this sport in this part of the world. Esteban Urbani. Just reminding Mohammad Shamhan of his game plan. Sri Lankan coaching staffs, Ahmed Al-Manai, having a conversation with each other. These are scenes you don't want to see. And we wish him a very speedy recovery. Now here are the officials. Had a grand opening ceremony before this one kicked off. A lot of female fans as well. Good to see them take a lot of interest in the sport as well. He will be stretchered off. MK Shahid. Play gonna resume shortly. Nadal Senapala is the goalkeeper brought on. Jatinder Singh from India. Churchill Rana as well, one of the assistants, both from India.
Substitution for Sri Lanka.
He has officiated
Jersey
matches in the
number 1,
Santosh Trophy
Shatin Shahid,
in the National
replaced
Football
by jersey
Championship.
number 23, Nadal Senapala.
And here is the change I was talking about. Nadal Senapala replacing injured Shahid. A lot of minutes will be added on.
There is head injury.
Another hint of a head injury. 2 lying down. Play still continues.
Hisham.
Sri Lanka on the attack. Cross comes in. Not a lot of distance on the clearance, and now the referee will stop play. Head injury to both the players. Ahmed Nizam is down. is the incident. A slight push from behind and then tried to control it. Mohammad Khatib. Will be a concussion test here. The FIFA norms in case of a head injury. Just one game tomorrow. We'll return on the 25th of March with another double-header day. 7 teams taking part in the 8th edition of the SAFF U20 Championship. It will be interesting to see how Pakistan play against Bangladesh tomorrow. Nasser Nasheed. Got to retake it. Desperate defensive work from Sri Lanka. More than 6 minutes of stoppage time. The play is still gonna continue. More of that utilized in treating the keeper. And then immediately we've had a head injury. The referee certainly gonna add those minutes. Jatinder Singh. Foul signaled. A direct ball into the area. Back in once more. Chance to build on something. No risk taken. Snatched off Ilan Imran. Puts him off with that one challenge. It's very animated in the technical area. Ahmed Al-Manai. MF Farik floats it into the area. Trying to sort his feet out, gets it away. Has it taken a deflection? It has. Corner for Sri Lanka. Mohammad Rishad with the attempt. And they equalize before heading into the break. Sri Lanka.
Again, look at the 90.
Pushing and shoving going on.
Look at the number 6 at look at the front of the goalkeeper. Look at the front of the goalkeeper, okay? Just front of the goalkeeper.
What are you gonna come up with? Towards the back post. Into a nice area. goalkeeper did manage to get something on the ball. Well. Living dangerously, Maldives. Asks for a throw, it goes the other way around. Referee checks his watch. It's played almost 5 minutes extra. Now the door opens up from the right hand side. Good footwork, Nasa Nasir. Just hold on. Ibrahim. Nicely done there. Sign of confidence. Yet again, oh, a mistake. Could be the second. Easy as you like. Ilan Imran. His second of the night. And right at the cusp of half-time, Maldives, they rush into a 2-0 lead. It's their captain showing them the way. A goalkeeping howler from Nadal Sanapala, the new keeper. Lost it completely.
Goal for Maldives by jersey number 9, Mohammad Ilan Imran.
Ilan Imran did exceedingly well to chase the ball till the last minute. And a gift presented by Nadal Sanapala to the informed number 9. Ilan Imran with the brace is on a hat-trick. And there you go, the half-time whistle. Maldives, they sit pretty onto a 2-0 lead. At half-time,
Ladies and gentlemen,
minutes strike
the
from
halftime
Mohammad
score
Ilan
is
Imran.
Maldives 2 and Sri Lanka 0.
Just seconds before the half-time whistle. This was the last one. Azam Rashid with the ball in behind. Terrible goalkeeping from Nadal Sanapala. Came out, couldn't clear his line, miscued completely. Had to pay the price. At half-time, it's Maldives 2, Sri Lanka 0. We'll show you the highlights of the first half. Sri Lanka did start on a brighter note, but as the game progressed, the home team took a vice-like grip and eventually managed to score those 2 goals. Wicket ball in. numbers behind the ball to avert the danger. It was a 50-50 situation. And moving with a beautiful ball, kept it through, and Ilan Imran got the rest. Ball is the lead. Combined with the number 9. And the break is over, but the story feels only just begun. The Maldives, they return with control, with confidence, and with a young captain who has already made his mark. Ilan Imran, twice the difference, twice the spark. The first half, that belongs entirely to him. Sri Lanka, meanwhile, must respond, must find something deeper, something more if they are to change the course of this night. 45 remain for the hosts to finish the job. And for Sri Lanka to rewrite the script. And as they take their places once more, the second half is set to begin. The second game of Group B, Group A rather. The match day 1 of the SAFF U20 Championship for men's 2026. We are live from the National Football Stadium, Male. Maldives in the driver's seat. Sri Lanka have a mountain to climb, but they need an early goal. The first 15 of the second will be very crucial for them. And they should certainly draw some inspiration from Bhutan and how they played in the opening game against Nepal with 10 men. Which once seemed as a walk in the park for the Gorkha Brigade, but that wasn't the case. Jatinder Singh, Churchill runner, Madhav Khatri and Umesh Bidari are the officials in charge of this clash. And tomorrow it's going to be a high-octane game between Bangladesh and Pakistan. That match also going to be live and exclusive on Sportzworkz. Assistant referee having a check on the net. Wasn't tight. Let's see with what game plan Maldives they approach the second half. Will they go for more goals, or will they shut shop and sit and protect this lead and allow possession to the opposition? And as they say in the game of football, if the first half belongs to the players, the second half it's all about the head coaches, and that is where they earn their money. Really. Ahmed Al-Manai went back to the whiteboard, made a few altercations, brought on Mohammad Zahid in the first half in place of Rashad Shihab, and a forced one. MK Shahid has to be taken off. And now the second half begins. Maldives set it rolling once more. 2 goals to the good, with Ilan Imran's name echoing across the night. Sri Lanka, they restart with a task ahead. A response required. And 45 minutes to shape the story. We are underway. Sri Lanka in white will be operating from the left to right of your screen in the second half. Trying to fire on all cylinders. Oh, what a brilliant goal! It's not too often you get to see a strike of this quality. That's a breathtaking stuff. A stupendous hit. Mohammad Khatib setting the pace early in the second half. What a goal! One of the best.
Goal for Sri Lanka by jersey number 10, Mohammad Khatib.
Look at the technique. The way he adjusted his body, saw the keeper, slightly advanced. Zahran Zihan did get a touch, but the ball eventually landed in the bottom of the net. Sri Lanka have managed to reduce the margin Just a minute and a half to the second half. It's 2-1. Mohammad Khatim with an audacious goal from a difficult angle.
Jitu, maybe ball is outside.
Incredible corner.
Let's check.
Corner now for Maldives.
Okay, good, okay, yeah.
They find third. No elevation on the corner. Most of their deliveries have been at the front post. Trickery from Azam Rashid. Runs out of space in the end. This game has really started off brilliantly. Sri Lanka starts the second half exactly the way they started the first. Here is that goal once more. Tempting bounce. Good volley. And Mohammad Khatim will have his name written in golden letters if Sri Lanka manages to come away with a point from this game at least.
Outside.
Goals sometimes can work as a tonic. It's a FIFA window, so international football is the flavor. The South Asian Championship underway for the youths. Teams like Maldives, Bangladesh, India gonna play a few crucial games in the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers. India will take on Hong Kong 31st of this month in Kochi, and Bangladesh to play against Vietnam and Singapore, the senior side, for the last group game of the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers. Before that, the Bangla Tigers, they plan a friendly against Vietnam. There is a chance in space. Can he make it count? Can he exploit the space? Brought back once more. Half cleared. Asking for trouble. No conviction in the clearance. Mohammad Khatim lets it run and buys a corner. That was clever. Sri Lanka piling on the pressure. The fans are loving it. What a beautiful start to the second half. Corner taken out of play. Sigh of relief for Maldives. Heart in the mouth kind of a stuff. But the game has shifted just 5 minutes into the second half. Sri Lanka pull one back and suddenly what looked comfortable now feels uncertain. 2-1, the contest has found new energy and new belief. And Maldives, once in control, must now respond and must steady themselves. And Sri Lanka sends a chance, a way back into this night. And from here, it is game on. Searching ball, found his teammate. And he didn't cross. Was blocked off somehow, and a touch took the sting off it. He made it simple for Nadal Sanapala. Had he avoided that mistake, it could have been 1-1 now. As I've mentioned, it's a game of small margins. Sri Lanka, Mohammad Maziad with that pass, which was intercepted by the number 17 of Maldives, Mohammad Shamhar. Throw in. Maziad. Puts it into touch for a throw in. Man-to-man marking is the mandate. Mohammad Ilan Imran was the standout performer in the first half. Can Mohammad Khatim steal that limelight in the second? Will this game be a tale of two halves? And now attack developing for Maldives. Twisting and turning. Then Pereira. That defensive work. And puts it through. This is looking good. And the flag away goes up. Just raised by Madhav Khatri.
You stay.
It was sensible from Sri Lanka. Maldives having the ball now, just slowing things down for a moment. Here is the captain, the skipper. That tries to play in Ahmad Muin. A solid challenge. Now we'll just try to regain control here for the next few minutes. It's not as comfortable as it was. Maldives makes a change. Number 23 is
Substitution
on.
for Maldives. Jersey number 20, Hassan Qais Muhammad, replaced by jersey number
Yusuf Ayan is
23,
on.
Yusuf Ayan Amir.
First change from Istefan Irbani. Great recovery, Ali Hassan. Again trying to play that ball in behind the Sri Lankan defense. This is where game management become crucial for the hosts. They got to settle their nerves. One goal in it and you can feel the tension rising. Maldives just need some control and Sri Lanka want chaos. This is what this tournament is all about. Young players learning under pressure. These are not just games, these are stepping stones to the Asian stage. Every performance here watched, noted, remembered. And for many of these players, this is where the journey truly begins. And you can see that rawness, but also the potential. Moments like these, they shape future internationals. And in a group like this, every goal matters. Nepal already off to a winning start, so the pressure is on here. And this result could shape the entire group standings. Early points are crucial. You don't want to chase the table later. And goal difference could become a big factor as well. The top two teams from each group to make it to the semi-finals. And goal difference could become a big factor as well. And this is not just about tonight, it's about the bigger picture in Group A. Now, this is exactly where the game, the group, and the tournament all collide. And approaching the hour mark, the game feels very different now. Now the Maldives still ahead, but doesn't look quite in control anymore though. Sri Lanka's goal has changed the tempo completely. This next phase is absolutely crucial for both sides. Sri Lanka feeding off momentum. One goal in it and the pressure is building.
Now okay.
Sri Lanka now pressing with more purpose. The Maldives just dropping a little deeper, inviting the pressure. And this is where game management becomes key. Can Maldives slow it down or will Sri Lanka speed it up? That is the pressure. Ilan Imran, the difference so far, but can he influence it again? Leaders need to step up now, especially for the hosts. It's Hussein Abdullah at the other side, the Sri Lankan skipper. And remember, this is a short tournament. You can't afford to lose control of a game like this, and 3 points here would be massive early in the campaign. In Nepal's victory, the stakes are even higher here. And no one wants to fall behind in the group this early. Sri Lanka now having better exchanges. Look much more confident with the ball at their feet. It hasn't been given as a foul throw. Mohammad Yasir takes it. Sri Lanka. And the whistle has gone. A flag up against Hussein Abdullah. It looks like there was a push on Musa. Now the cramps creeping in.
Vicky, just like before the goal, you have to anticipate the ball is coming. You cannot be late.
The instructions now: steady the rhythm, slow the storm, hold the ball, stretch the field, take the sting out of the opposition's surge. For Sri Lanka, the message is simple: push, pressure, and pursue. Exploit the spaces, force the mistake, and keep asking questions. The tempo is with them. Now they must turn it into something tangible. There may be a bold change, an extra attacker, a higher line. Sliding challenge. Ali Hassan, Maldives made to work. Now the home side are certainly feeling the heat. Gone past the hour mark, it's Maldives 2, Sri Lanka 1. One side trying to calm the game, and the other trying to ignite it. And when belief arrives, you must act before it fades. With players hydrating themselves. A stoppage in play. With the players getting exposed to different kind of tactics, to different kind of challenges in playing conditions. A big learning curve for these young players. A real test of character when the situation throws curveballs at you. Zahran Zihad beaten by that wonderful strike from Mohammad Khatib. Yet again another head tennis. Sri Lanka brings it down. Will they go for it yet again? The number 6, Hijazi! And he scores! Unbelievable scenes. Football at its very best. From 2 goals down, Sri Lanka rides. What seemed beyond reach has been dragged back into possibility. Maldives warms in command, now caught in a storm they cannot contain. This is belief, this is courage, this is football at its most beautiful and beautiful stage. 2-2 and the night has been reborn. Hijazi, take a bow. 2 incredible goals from outside the box. Takes help of the inside of the post. Zahran Zihad completely flabbergasted. It's 2-2.
Goal for Sri Lanka by jersey number 6, Ahmad
Maldives are leaving
Hijazi.
life on the edge.
Substitution for Maldives by jersey number 14, Aidan Ahmad Musa,
First time
replaced by
tackle.
jersey number 5, Muhammad Naisam Nadeem.
Musa replaced by Nadeem. Confirmation of the change. Goal from Khatib and Hijazi, both from outside the box. What now? Heavy touch. Sri Lanka up through the gears. Where's the goal scorer? Good exchange. Falls for Hussein Abdullah. Team once more. Shifting it to the left. Easy in the end. 65 minutes and the game has been transformed. What began as a control for Maldives has dissolved into a contest of nerve. 2-0 became 2-2, and with it, the balance has shifted entirely. This is the challenge. Yusuf Ayan. Maziad fouled. Free kick for Sri Lanka. Now they play with belief, with freedom. This is no longer a game of structure, it's a game of spirit. This was the second goal, yet again. Away from Ahmed Nizam. Then that outside dodge. And managed to find the bottom corner. created room for the shot. Poetry in motion from Hijazi. A moment heavy with possibility. Set piece. From 2 down to level terms, and now perhaps the chance to turn the night completely. The Maldives, they gather, organize and hold their breath. Sri Lanka stand over it, sensing something more. Because in games like these, one moment can change everything. An absolute thriller, this contest. There will be a yellow card. Might have said something. Where is the booking? Coaching staff from Sri Lanka. And beyond the moment, beyond the game, this carries weight across the group as well. 2-2, it is a result that offers something yet promises very little. A win would lift one towards control. A draw leaves both chasing. In a short tournament, margins are thin, opportunities even thinner. And what happens here tonight could echo to the rest of Group A. Tempers flaring here. There could be another card, possibly. Maldives quickly on the turn. Ilan Imran searching for his hat-trick. This is where composure is tested. Important for the home team to reset. Sri Lanka still pushing. One side recovering, the other rising. Imran, Ilan lived the first half, but now the others must step up. Heroes change quickly in games like this. In a tournament of this stature, you cannot let a game slip like this from 3 points to possibly just 1. With Nepal already ahead, this could hurt both sides. A draw helps neither, a win changes everything. The players going down quite often. Might be fatigue. The Maldives trying to retreat, hold shape, hold nerve, and hold everything they have. Every clearance now feels like a lifeline. We saw wave after wave from Sri Lanka. The Maldives unable to absorb it. This is not pity, but it is survival.
No, third in. Come back. If you go again there, so there is wrong throw, okay? So it must be really
How about the coaches have played their cards? Nadeem and Yusuf Ayan are brought on by Istiban Irbani. A huge appeal, demanding for a red card. Surrounding the referee. Here is the foul. once more. We saw the Sri Lankan keeper in the first half had to leave the field, taken to the hospital. It was a nasty challenge on Yusuf Ayan. Now the game eventually is getting physical. There you go. Was sandwiched between two. Mohammad Farik. Sri Lanka now they play with a lot of fire. As we've mentioned before, sometimes a 2-1 can be a very tricky scoreline. That's exactly what happened here. It was just a good-looking ball, a decent delivery. Important touch from Nadal Sanapala. Corner.
I will not ask you, okay?
The Maldives are searching for a comeback. There's a cheer. The crowd now behind Ibrahim Nasir on top of this. Can they come up with something special? Swung in towards the front post. Sri Lanka clears their line. Brilliant 360. Ilan Imran. So easy on the eye. And then that switch over. Off the plate. In the inner channel. That was too close to the keeper. End-to-end action. Commit Sirdi. Sri Lanka now. It's their turn. Bad drinks break in the first game. Another hit from distance. Not shot shy at all, this Sri Lankan side.
Go.
This was the cross from Azam Rashid. Responds in time, Nadal Sanapala. We are entering the final quarter of this contest, where the game hangs beautifully, delicately in the balance. The Maldives, once in command, now searching for some rhythm. Sri Lanka chasing shadows, now chasing something far greater. And these 15 minutes of regulation time will decide it. 15 minutes to define it. And fatigue begins to whisper, but belief grows louder. Because in moments like these, it's not just about skill, it's about courage. Will there be more drama? Another change. Getting ready for Maldives. The number 7 ready to come on. Estevan Arbani playing his cards. Now the Hungarian prefers a 4-3-3 attacking formation. Questions will be asked on Maldives and their defensive transition. Sri Lanka looked very sharp in the counter. Both the goals, high quality finishes, top draw. The cramps certainly may play a spoiled sport, may affect the pace of the game. Now will both sides settle for a point? Or will Sri Lanka continue to commit numbers forward? And a yellow card comes out. Hazam Rashid booked for that. Referee was right in front. Running out of legs, most of the players, in order to control the composure. They're committing those fouls. Another Sri Lankan change. Mohammad Rishad is off.
Substitution for Sri Lanka. Jersey number 18, Mohammad Rishad, replaced by jersey number 13, Nazmi Ahmad.
Nazmi Ahmed. And now on the burst. Capitalizing. Equally good piece of defending. He was picking up pace, Yusuf Ayan. Ilan Imran got to keep his calm. Display of hot-headedness. The referee needs to calm down. Almost a fright broke out. This is the challenge from Ahmed. Beautifully timed. He was certainly not happy with Ilan Imran and his behavior. Just warns him for making that gesture. Oh, near post ball. Has it taken a touch of the woodwork? Will keep the attack alive. A flag went up. Ibrahim Nasir. Yards offside. No questions on that. And this was the corner. Hazam Rashid's delivery. Oof. Off the crossbar. Could well have been an own goal from Maziad. A narrow escape for Sri Lanka. Going to be another booking. It's time for the number 23, Yusuf. Yep. Initially thought he was going to get away with that challenge, but and everything which happens tonight goes unnoticed. There was a clear foul from Hijazi, who scored the second goal for Sri Lanka. The referee perfectly placed Jatinder. Confirmation of the yellow card. Yusuf Ayan was brought on in the second half. Free kick for Sri Lanka from far out. That's absolute waste. The ball is won back by Sri Lanka in a great area. The referee blows the whistle for that previous incident on Ahmed Nizam. I've got to be careful. Maldives. Well, the ball eventually got stuck underneath. Almost caught in possession. A game that has twisted, turned, and refused to choose a winner. The Maldives, they will look to push, urged by home hope. Sri Lanka, they hold firm, carrying belief that has grown with every minute. Now it's no longer about patterns or plans, it's about momentum. And who dares to seize them? Ibrahim Nasir was driving forward, obstruction foul from Farik. And then he went down immediately. I tried to attract the attention of the referee. It was clear obstruction. And look at the positioning of Jatinder Singh. Right under his eyes. The game began with control, grew into contest, and now lives in pure uncertainty. This was Sri Lanka's moment of magic. 1.5 minutes into the second half. Mohammad Khatib initially wrote the comeback story. What a great hit that tipped beyond Zahran Ziad. 4 goals, shifting momentum, rising tension. Two teams refusing to yield, refusing to settle. This is football at its most honest, unpredictable, emotional, alive. And for those simply watching, it has been a joy to witness. Look at that. Another present from Maldives for Sri Lanka. Impressive with those high press, Sri Lanka. Regulation time of just about 5 minutes left. It's 1-on-2. Clever. Hussein Abdullah. Gazing for options. It does arrive. Is that a foul? It's a penalty. Referee points to the spot. Blunder from Zahran Ziad. Pure madness. What a game, folks. And now the night leans on a single moment. And here is the incident. Mohammad Khatib, the man, scored the first goal and now earns a penalty. From 2 goals down to the edge of an astonishing turnaround, Maldives stand frozen in hope. Sri Lanka alive with belief. 1 kick, 1 heartbeat, and 1 chance to seize the story. This could change everything. Sri Lankans in full volume. And now stands over it, believing and daring. One kick to turn the night completely. Captain Hussein Abdullah up against Zahran Zihad. And Hussein Abdullah scores! Football in its purest form, distilled into a single moment. It's 3-2. What a comeback, what a story. What a moment of pure belief. Zahran Zahid with one mistake in the closing embers. Sri Lanka now 2-3 ahead. This is football, unpredictable, unforgiving. Zahran
Goal
Zihad
for Sri Lanka by jersey number 10,
hands on to it, it wasn't
Mohammad
enough to prevent it from going
Khadi.
in. He chose the top corner. Pride belongs to them. 2-3. We talk about all the famous Sri Lankan wins over the years at the age group level. There are very few to compare with this one. What a transformation this has been. The night that belonged to Maldives turned on its head in a remarkable fashion. Belief has rewritten the script and courage has changed the course. Can they equalize? Oh, that was too close. Demanding a foul on the keeper. And a half of regulation time remaining. Sri Lanka hold the advantage in a game that refused to stay still. And the crowds certainly have got their money's worth. One part of the stadium in complete silence, with the other celebrating. Ahmed Al-Manai, his changes have worked and worked big time. Esteban Girbani. Double change from Sri Lanka.
There will be 6 minutes of added time.
Hassan is off. 19-7 brought on.
Substitution
change in
for
the goalkeeper.
Maldives. Jersey number 11,
Ait Mohammed.
Nasra Ibrahim Nasir, replaced by jersey number 7, Nashu Ahmad Shihan.
Confirmation of the change, Ait Mohammed.
Also substitution for
Please.
Maldives. Jersey number 15, Ali Haizum Hassan,
Ali Hassan.
replaced by jersey number 19, Aid Mohammad Javed.
Ait Mohammed Javed is the new player. Back on his feet, Nadal Sinapala. Nasa Ibrahim, replaced by Nashiu Ahmed. Sri Lanka filing forward. They've thrown the kitchen sink at the Maldivian defense. Oh. What was that for? Out of nowhere. Unnecessary yellow card conceded. Sri Lanka from despair to dominance. Now just moments away from something extraordinary. Maldives to throw everything forward now. One last push, one last hope. Tension unbearable, the game stretched. And now stretching the Maldivian defense. Sri Lankan number 10, Mohammad Khatim. Sri Lanka's unsung hero. 6 minutes added on. 4 more minutes left of stoppage time. Sri Lanka will hold on and Maldives will chase the impossible.
6 minutes, 6 minutes.
Will it be a comeback? Still on for Maldives. Sri Lanka riding their luck a little bit. Fortune favouring them. Unmarked header. Off target. Asking their crowd. Asking for support from the stands. This was the cross. And there's the header. The equalizing goal was on the cards. Ilan Imran, his third goal, denied by the crossbar. He will have win his hat-trick as well. Certainly not Maldives' night. Time slipping but not yet gone. Sri Lanka will buy some time. Sri Lanka, they cling on. Every clearance, every touch, a step closer. Stretcher brought on. Hussein Abdullah. Hijazi receives a knock slightly at the back of his head. Maldives throw everything forward, chasing one last moment, one last miracle. The clock ticks louder than the crowd now. And in these final minutes, the game refuses to breathe. Less than 2 minutes left between Sri Lanka and something truly remarkable. From 2-0 down to the brink of a victory. Might be one last surge, one last throw of the dice for Maldives. Second outstretched, flips it through. Ilan keeps going. Committed piece of defending from Farik. Sri Lanka concedes a goal. Bulldozing his way through Ilan Imran. Manages to win the corner. All the big body going up, hanging in the air. Chance for a header. Runs towards Yusuf Ayan. Yusuf's ball, too much weight on it. Sri Lanka gather, bodies tight, hurts louder than ever. This could well be the last twist in a night full of them. Under the keeper's control. Last few seconds. It's been a nail-biter. An absolute thriller, humdinger of a contest.
Holding, keep the ball. Keep the ball. Okay. Cross the line.
Ahmed Al-Manai. What a moment for him. I must have seen these happen in a game of futsal. Lankan player is down injured. For how long will Jatinder Singh allow the game to flow is the question. Will he allow this minute to tick by? And that's what pressure does. Still going. Mohammad Khatim should well be the player of the match, one of the strong contender. Got to hurry things up. Time running out for the home team. A defeat in such manner can affect their confidence in a big way. Pressure comes out. Tension is quite palpable. This game will be etched in the history books of the SAFF under-20 category. Goal fest at the National Football Stadium, Mali. And not the night the home side would have wanted, and there you go. That is that. What a turnaround. What a night and what a story for Sri Lanka. From 2 goals down, they rise to claim it in extraordinary fashion. A game that slipped away.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Now
final
leaves
score
them
is
stunned.
Maldives 2 and Sri Lanka
Searching for what
3.
might have been the Maldives team. But for Sri Lanka, this is belief rewarded, courage fulfilled, a comeback to remember. 3-2 and the night belongs to them. They'll celebrate with their fans. This young Sri Lankan side managing to do the audacious in the second half. 3 goals in the second 45. And with this win, they go level on points with Nepal in Group A. Maldives completely shell-shocked. Has ended 2-3 at the National Football Stadium. From control to collapse, a night that promised so much slipping painfully away. 2 goals to the good and yet somehow not enough. A silence that stays more than words could ever, because this is the crucial side of football where dominance does not always deliver. And Maldives, they should gather themselves quickly and must find strength again. For the tournament moves on, even when the heart lingers behind. An action-packed day. The tournament kicking off in a dramatic fashion. Nepal beating Bhutan 2-1 in a nail-biter earlier in the day. And this one, an absolute humdinger. Now, the opening 2 games of the tournament setting the tempo for the remainder of this tournament. And tomorrow we'll return with a Group B encounter rather, where Bangladesh will host Pakistan. And that is a 8:45 p.m. kickoff. Sri Lanka, a couple of group stage exists for them at this category. They are here to change the narrative this time around. This victory An absolute statement and possibly the beginning of something special. Just the start of something more to come in the remainder of the tournament as they play Nepal next on 25th of March and Maldives will host Bhutan. Bhutan and Maldives, they return empty-handed from match day 1. These are young players. Let the bygones be bygones, the fans accepting the result and trying to motivate the players. And the Sri Lankan camp will be pumped up after this result. Motivational words from Ahmed Al-Manai. Has been the pillar of success. He's kept this side together and with limited resource fought till the last whistle. This is football at its very best. Best game on earth.
I kindly request Secretary of South Asian
will draw
Football
motivation
Federation, Mr. Purushottam
from this victory.
Katil, to give away the award to the player of the match.
Mr. Purushottam Kettle to give away the player of the match award. And let's see who it
The
is.
player of the match between Maldives and Sri
One
Lanka
point it looked
is
like Mohammed Ilan Imran
jersey
was
number
bagging.
11, Hussein Abdullah of Sri Lanka.
Hussein Abdullah, the Sri Lankan skipper, bags it in the end. The player of the match. He's converted the spot kick, scored the winning goal under pressure. And he receives the player of the match award. A night to remember. And the captain paved the way. And he deserves the player of the match award. Hussein Abdullah played a pivotal role for Sri Lanka in this game.
As we wrap up tonight's exciting match, we
We will be
invite you all
ecstatic.
to join us for tomorrow's match between Pakistan and Bangladesh.
We will
at
come back tomorrow.
15:45.
Match day 2 of the SAFF Under-20 Men's Championship 2026. We'll also take you through the highlights of this game. In case you've missed it, a chance to revisit the madness. This game has been as dramatic as a soap opera. It swung like a pendulum. In the first 45, it seemed Maldives will walk away with full 3 points, but Sri Lanka had other ideas in the second 45. Day 1 done and dusted. And this is how this game went off here at the National Football Stadium, Maldives. The home side were in action against Sri Lanka. And the visitors showed great promise right from the kickoff. A couple of good ball-ins from Ibrahim Nasir from the right-hand side. This went wide from the captain Ilan Imran. The Maldives here had a chance to go in front, missing the target by a whisker. Ibrahim Nasir initiated quite a few moves, and Nasa Nasir was denied by this heroic sliding challenge from Mohammad Maziad. And then a 50-50 incident. Ahmed Muin came away with the ball and putting it on a platter for Ilan Imran, who made that look so simple. Wasn't so easy at all. Past the keeper, went to a difficult angle, still managed to roll it within the framework. The Maldives were in the lead, a 28-minute strike, and then from the corner, Sri Lanka tried to bounce back, gotten closer. Zahran Ziyad was up to the task. And right before the lemon break, this was the second goal. A courtesy, a mistake from Nadal Senapala. And the forward, Ilan Imran, made it 2-2. Went through the legs of Nadal Senapala, the reserve keeper, who replaced Mohammad Shahid, who picked up a serious injury midway through the first half. And the visitors sat pretty onto a 2-0 lead at the break. This is how things started. And Khatim wrote the comeback story for Sri Lanka. A massive dip over the keeper. Struck it with a lot of venom, and the ball was dipping and eventually into the bottom corner. And that gave a ray of hope to the Sri Lankan side. And then that individual brilliance from Hijazi with his irregular foot. I got some help of the woodwork as well, but made it 2-2. Sri Lanka back in the contest at that point. And we all thought a surprise result might be in the offering, and Nadal Senapala, a good piece of goalkeeping, comes out and claims, punching it behind for a corner, comes to the rescue for his side. Then Hijazi likes testing keepers from distance. This was from the corner, off the crossbar. Just a lease of life Sri Lanka needed. The footballing god favoured the travellers. Another individual run from the captain Hussain Abdullah. And then that wicket deflection landed perfectly for Mohammad Khatim, who managed to win a penalty. Got there before the keeper. Zahran Ziyad committing that foul, and the skipper Hussain Abdullah converts from the spot to make it 2-3. It was a 5-goal thriller here at the National Stadium. Could have been more drama had Ilan Imran scored that chance. A header. The crossbar, saving grace for Sri Lanka. And in the end, they came up crumbs.